not a bad day to get outside and maybe play some sports today. A little chilly, but it's still nice and the sun shines out at least.
I think the sunshine is key though, Lainey.
That's right. And this time of year, the sun angle helps us too, because we do tend to feel a little bit warmer in the sun. There is Greensboro today. That is the camera atop the O. Henry Hotel there. You're looking at Friendly Center. Well, it was cold out there this morning though. 32 degrees in Greensboro and Winston-Salem. Some upper 20s in Reidsville and Burlington. 25 this morning in Martinsville, 29 in Hillsville. You know, it's usually not until early April or even early May that we see our last frost and freeze. So I definitely had it out there this morning. Now tomorrow morning temperatures should be a little bit warmer. They're still going to be chilly in the mid to upper 30s, but we've got some clouds that are going to start to roll in. Small chance for a little bit of light rain in the morning in our mountain towns, and then that will slowly make its way east as we go through the next few days. Temps right now close to 60 degrees in Lexington. Moxville's at 59, King at 60. High pressure overhead, a few thin clouds out there, the real high ones. They're going to get lower and move into our area overnight and into the day tomorrow. So yeah, pretty thick blanket of clouds by tomorrow morning as morning temperatures are in the 30s. By lunchtime, you're starting to see at least a little bit of patchy light rain developing out to the west. By afternoon, there's a small chance of rain in the Piedmont Triad, but the best chance of rain really comes in tomorrow night and especially overnight into the early part of the day on Wednesday. So you're only going to see a small rain chance tomorrow afternoon for the Piedmont Triad. A cooler breeze out of the east at 5 to 10 miles an hour. High temperature close to 60 degrees, so not too far off of where we are today, just not going to be quite as sunny. Your foothills forecast, I did bring in a chance of rain that may impact you as you head into the evening commute. High temperatures up to about 56 for tomorrow. In the mountains, also looking for some spotty showers around morning and midday, and then becoming more numerous as the day goes on and toward that evening commute. Some scattered showers around with temps close to 50. And yeah, some of this could be heavy rain as it moves in here. We can't rule out thunder either, although the worst of the weather does seem to be over the next couple of days to our west. You see that tornado watch that is over Louisiana, and that is the zone for active severe weather. Louisiana, Mississippi, and Arkansas, and then along the Gulf coastal states heading into tomorrow. Isolated thunder a possibility late tomorrow night into Wednesday for our mountains, and then should be focused mainly across eastern North and South Carolina during the day on Wednesday. We're more concerned about where this axis of heavy rain sets up, and right now it looks like it's along I-95 on either side and toward the coast. Now this may shift far enough inland that the Triad gets some of that excessive rain, meaning several inches of rain in the forecast. And you can see there's a real fine line here between who gets a half of an inch to 3/4 of an inch and who gets more than 2 inches of rain and close to 5 inches of rain. As I mentioned, this is a slow moving weather system, so it will be a soaker for parts of the Carolinas. Right now, we look to be right on the fence with that in that Thursday time frame. Here's what will happen tomorrow afternoon, those isolated showers, and then becoming more of a steady rain heading into Wednesday morning as that area of low pressure tracks right up over the Carolinas. The track is key as to who gets some of the heaviest rains. Notice that by Wednesday afternoon, we've got a lot of that kind of shifting to the east, and then it slows down a little bit on Thursday. You've got that real heavy rain focused mainly over eastern North and South Carolina, but we will of course be fine-tuning this with each passing day this week. We've got in an impact day for sure on Wednesday. It looks like it could be kind of soggy on Thursday too, with breezes picking up, and the wind is colder heading into Friday, but we actually have a warm up into the holiday weekend. We're watching the weekend closely too. It's going to be warm. I do think there'll be some clouds around. Haven't totally ruled out the possibility of some rain on Easter Sunday. Right now we're just going to go with partly to mostly cloudy skies.
Checking